Hi, ILKB. I'm Barb Kielhofer, and this is my after challenge video. First thing I want to say is I did a blog throughout the entire challenge. Every single day I did an entry about how things were going and what was happening. I had some fun videos, there's some photos, there's a workout song of the day. And it's really fun. So if you want a little bit more information on me or just to check it out, I do swear a lot in it, and I apologize for that. But it is, I think it's fun. There's some fun stuff. There's some interesting blog posts, but you can find it at www.barbie-janice.tumblr.com. I probably should have wrote these upside down because they're going to look upside down to you, but they're totally backwards. www.barbie-janice.tumblr.com. There will also be a link to it in my written story, so if you guys want to check it out, that'd be awesome. If not, that's cool too. I got a lot of support through the blog. It was kind of amazing, the amount of people that reached out. When I was having a rough time, I would get calls from people who I didn't even know were reading it saying, you know, we support you, we're really proud of you. And that has been amazing. It's taught me that I have a safe place to fall, you know, if I need it. I have a comfortable place to land. And I'm not the kind of person who ever reaches out and tells people when things aren't going great. So it was a good lesson for me. So what I want to talk about with this, I'm going to get the important stuff out of the way, my physical growth, and then I want to talk about my mental, emotional growth, because I think that has been, for me, the biggest part of the challenge and the most surprising part. So physically, I actually gained 5 pounds, but if you look at my pictures, you can tell it's all muscle. I lost 2 inches all around, and I went down a dress size. So I'm now a size 4 from a size 6. And sadly, I am also down on my bra size, which is really unfortunate, but that's what you gotta do. I'm actually wearing this shirt that I got when I first started ILQB 2 years ago, and you can see I've had to knot it in the back because it's way too large, and you get a little, the abs are very strong. The force is strong with this one. So physically, my body's completely different. And my legs are unbelievably different. I've seen at least 10 to 20% reduction in my cellulite, which I had a lot of, and I still have a lot of. But I have a pretty strong workout plan going forward and a pretty strong diet plan. So I don't think the challenge is over for me at all in any way, shape, or form. I'm going to keep going and keep pushing, and now that I know what my body can do, I want to see how much further I can push it. So that's all been very exciting, but for me, I think the most exciting thing is how much my life has changed just all around. With my diet, I stuck to lean proteins, vegetables, fruits, whole grains, no dairy, obviously no sweets, no refined sugars, no white flour, any of that kind of stuff. It was very lean, and I never cheated once. Didn't have one single cheat day, didn't have one slip up in the entire 45 days. I was averaging 10 classes a week. For the most part, I only used ILKB. I didn't use any other sort of workout. I would supplement with some yoga to kind of stretch me out and some Pilates, but for the most part, it was all what I could do with kickboxing, and for that, I'm also really proud because it's a complete workout. You don't need anything else, and if you're pushing hard, you don't need to do, you know, a whole bunch of weightlifting, and it's great for people who do, but for me, I really wanted to see what I could do just with ILKB. So I really pushed hard, and I gave it my all, and like my instructor said, I left everything on the mat, and so no matter what, I know that I've won in that sense. I didn't cheat with diet fads. I didn't do like the fighter diet, crazy, you know, not drinking water kind of thing. I really wanted to keep it pure and clean, and I wanted to see what I could do on my own. And it was amazing. And what I really learned was, you know, I need to put that same effort in all aspects of my life. And that there's nothing I can't achieve. That you know, if I really want something and I'm willing to work really hard for it, I can get anything I want because I'm mentally strong enough, I'm physically strong enough, and I'm emotionally strong enough. And for me, that was a huge lesson. It was a huge lesson to learn that there were people that were there for me if I need them, who will love and support me. So I think for me, the growth was not just physical. The growth was, you know, total. It was life changing. It really was. I mean, I'm going to make some really sweeping changes in my life as a result of this. And I think that it's going to be one of those things when they talk about turning points in your life, it's going to be before the challenge and after the challenge, because I'm not the same person I was when I started. And ILKB in general has just changed my life so much. And I'll talk about this in my written story, and it's definitely on my blog, but I started ILKB because I was attacked by a stranger on the street. It was an attempted rape. And I got away, and thankfully he was caught, and there was a whole prosecution. But it really, really, really messed with me, and I was really upset, and I had a lot of anger issues and a lot of fear, and so that's why I started kickboxing. It wasn't necessarily for the health aspects or for the fitness. I just needed someplace to put all those feelings. So when I started, it wasn't really about the health for me, and it really saved me. I mean, I can't even describe to you how many ways it saved me. It was my therapy. It really allowed me to heal. And then it became physical because I had the mental headspace to be able to incorporate the physical, and then it really did become about my body. But during the challenge, it was very interesting how those feelings sort of came back up, but in a positive way. There was a point when I was taking class during the challenge, and I realized, you know, if that hadn't happened, I wouldn't have kickboxing, and kickboxing has become such an important part of my life. It has, you know, changed me inside and out. It has saved my life. I have this amazing group of friends from it now that like support and love me. They're people I will know for the rest of my life, and that I just couldn't say that I regretted what had happened. And it's not like I was happy that it happened, but I was appreciative for the good that has come since. And I wouldn't give up my life now and having kickboxing in my life for the world. And that was a huge turning point for me. It was really the point where I could forgive everything, where I could let everything go, and that's something money can't buy you. And that was 100% as a result of the challenge of doing so many classes and really focusing in and being so present in the moment, because you really have to think really hard about what you're doing when you're working out that much and you're really concentrating on your diet. It sort of gives you a laser focus about everything in your life. And I know if I hadn't done the challenge, I wouldn't have those feelings. And that really, for me, is the biggest thing, that I get my life back now, that I have the ability to forgive and to move on. And it's so weird. On Monday, I got a letter saying that he had finished his probation and the case was closed. And it's right as the challenge is ending. And it was like, this is the perfect door closing on my life and another door opening. And that's why I see the challenge isn't done for me. There's so much more I need to do. There's so much left to grow in my body and myself. So I feel like I really, really want to win. I'm not going to lie. I put a lot of effort in, and I really did give 100%. So I have no regrets, and I know that no matter what, I've won. And I feel like you guys are my family, and you guys really did save me, and I won't ever probably get to meet any of you guys who own the company and run the company, but from me to you, I want to say that you have made my life better, and you have been such a huge part of my life, and you guys have made me grow, and you guys have given me back my strength and my power and my dignity. And I just owe you everything. I really do. And okay, not gonna cry. I really love you guys. I don't even know you, but I love you, and I love the company, and I love everything it stands for. So thank you for that. Thank you for the challenge. It really just has made my life amazing, and my body's amazing. I mean, look at this, look at this. I wonder if it comes off on camera, but there's like some serious ab lines. It's insane. I mean, never in my life would I have imagined I'd have a body like this. So hopefully going to keep pushing, and maybe I'll be your next spokesmodel. So from me to you, thank you again. And yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, check it out. Even for 5 seconds. It's really fun, I promise. www.barbie-janice.tumblr.com. Okay, Barb